A drop of 2.4% is anticipated in Bitcoin tomorrow, Traders Union shows. Let's kick off with a glance at the most recent market activity. According to the latest numbers, Bitcoin is down 0.5% today and is holding around $59,544.90. Let's get into what analysts expect today. Traders Union projects a move down to $58,046.19 by July 1, with a price cut of 2.4%. CoinDataFlow projects Bitcoin might move lower toward $58,909.54. That's about 1% down. GovCapital Collector highlights it could edge upward to $59,669.38, marking a rise close to 0.3%. A separate forecast from CoinCodex shows Bitcoin could approach $60,627.20, an estimated rise of 1.9%. And finally, Crypto Predictions sees a target of $67,406.19 by July 1. That's 13.3% above the current level. This stands as the most profitable forecast we've reviewed. The 5 predictions are complete. Let's carry on. Let's take a closer look at the key details of these forecasts. Based on the forecast, the price could move between a drop of 2.4% and a gain of 13.3%, depending on the analyst. The final takeaway is that Crypto Predictions expects the top return with 13.3% gain in value by July 1. Put simply, you could come away with between $3 and $133 for every $1,000 you invest. According to volatility analysis, GovCapital Collector's forecast ranks highest in probability, showing a 81.8% chance of success. Looking at the full set of forecasts, I've put together a consensus outlook. According to the average forecast, Bitcoin is expected to hover near $60,931.70. Here's the detailed picture. The consensus view suggests a 2.4% gain in price by tomorrow. And by that same proportion, your capital would also reflect an increase. For every $1,000 put in, this scenario could point to about $24 gained. The consensus forecast carries a probability of roughly 61.2% of playing out. Now then, let's take a closer look at how analysts envision the 3-day scenario. Traders Union sees Bitcoin losing ground. Meanwhile, CoinDataFlow expects downward momentum to persist. Upside potential is noted by GovCapital Collector, who stays optimistic. Also, CoinCodex suggests the short-term path is upward. The short-term stance from Crypto Predictions is also optimistic. The consensus, built from multiple analyst perspectives, suggests Bitcoin could climb during the 3-day horizon. Taken together, most analysts expect Bitcoin to move higher. 2 days ago, 5 forecasts were made. Let's check which ones matched the move. In the end, the price wrapped up the day at $60,259.60. 3 out of 5 analysts aligned with the actual market trend. Looking strictly at accuracy, CoinLore turned out most accurate. Let's map it out. In yesterday's move, 4 forecasts landed inside the candle. And about ROI, all analysts posted profits, with CoinCodex showing the highest return of 1%. Moving on to the performance summary, a clear way to compare how each analyst did. CoinPrice forecast had $557.40 accuracy and 0.1% ROI, with a forecast probability of 75.9%. Take a glance and see who achieved the most accurate forecast. Now we're moving on to tomorrow's forecast comparison across several coins, including Bitcoin. Bitcoin isn't leading this time, as the top spot goes to PEEP with a forecasted return of 6.3%. For now, we're comparing Bitcoin with 4 randomly picked cryptocurrencies. More forecasts and useful tools are already available on my website. Before you go, hit like and subscribe if you want to save hours of research and stay updated on analysts' forecasts in one place. See you in the next data drop.